Hello everybody and welcome back at GJUHA, Albanian Language Center. In this video I want to explain to you the personal pronouns in Gig Albanian from Kosovo. So the personal pronouns are words like I, you, he, she, it, etc. And they also exist in Albanian obviously, but they are treated a bit differently than in English, where they are mostly obligatory, so you have to say them, like I am going to the beach. You can't just say I'm going to the beach. That sounds a bit strange. In Albanian it's a bit different, and also in Gig they are a bit distinct from the standard Albanian language. So in Tosk Albanian and standard Albanian they are a little different. So I will explain all this in this video. Let's go. First, I also want to stress that these personal pronouns can be declined, so they can be changed according to the case. Albanian has 5 cases: nominative, genitive, dative, accusative and ablative. 5 cases. German, for example, has 4. English has none. French and Italian, Spanish, they also have lost their cases from Latin, for example. But Albanian has retained the cases, and there are 5. And this makes it a bit complex because also the personal pronouns can be declined according to the case. So they can change according to which case they are used. However, in this video we will keep it simple and we will just introduce them in the nominative case and the basic case, like they are used usually with the verbs. So the first pronoun, it would be I in English. I am, I have, I go, I. This is the first person singular, and in Albanian there are 2 variants. According to the standard language, to the Tosk dialect, it would be un. However, in Gig, especially in Kosovo, many people say una, and that would be a bit different because there's an e at the end, which does not exist in Tosk. Una or un for I. Then the next personal pronoun would be you in the second person singular. So you, a single person, you are, you have, you go, etc. This in Albanian would be ti. And as far as I know, there's no other variant. It's just ti, you in the singular. Then the next pronoun would be in the third person singular. In English there are already 3. So we have he, she, it. In Albanian it's similar, but there are only 2. He and she. It does not exist in Albanian. So for he we say I, at least in Gig. In standard Albanian it would be ai, and the pronunciation is a little different. Also it's written a little differently. However, the other pronoun, she, is the same. That would be ajo. Ajo means she. Then we can already move on to the plural. So in the first person plural, we in English, we go, we have, we are. This we would be in standard Albanian, Tosk Albanian, ne, and in Gig it is na. So that's a little different. Na in Gig, also in Kosovo mostly. However, in standard Albanian, ne. Then we have the second person plural. This is very special in Albanian because it actually refers to 3 different people. The first one would be you, like you all, informal, in a formal way, in an informal way, informally, like you all. Or I think in some Irish English dialects it's also called ye or yous. So you all, informally speaking, this would be you. The pronunciation is the same as in English, you, it's just written differently. A you, and this Albanian you is the same in Gig and Tosk, but it also means something different. So if you want to talk to someone in a very formal way, so in English it's just you for everyone, either one person or many various persons, and it's no difference between formal or informal. However, Albanian does have a distinction. So it would also mean either a single person if you want to talk to them very formally, like to an elderly person in the street, to a professor, to a teacher, to a doctor, or just if you want to address someone formally, you can also say you. And this also applies to various persons. So not only to one single person, you can address various people formally also with you. So you can use you for 3 different types of addresses. This is very special. This is different than in English. In English it's actually similar, but in English you can also mean a single person informally, like T in Albanian, so it's a bit different. Let's move on to the last person, the third person plural. In English we just have they. They are, they have, they go, etc. This they in Albanian we actually have 2 personal pronouns. We have one which is pronounced as ata, and these 2 are also almost the same in geg and tosk. I will explain you first how they work, and later I will tell you the variants. So ata refers to a group of men and women, or just men. So it's enough if there's 20 women and 1 man, then you can say ata. If there's only women, a totally female group, then you would use ato. Ato is the same as they in English, but it refers to only a female group, only women. If there's only 1 single man in this group, you would say ata, ata. This is similar, for example, in Romance languages, like in Spanish or Italian, I think. So if you speak one of these languages, you would have a little advantage. However, in geg Albanian there are also 2 other variants. They also say chata instead of ata, or chato instead of ato. So this also exists in Kosovo. In general, in Kosovo you hear a lot of words starting with ch instead. So this is typically Kosovo Albanian. Like for example, instead of ktu for here, ktu, they also say chitu, chitu. So this is very common. So these are the personal pronouns in Albanian, both in geg and tosk Albanian, and only in the nominative case. In genitive, dative, accusative, ablative case, they would be a bit different. Maybe I will do other videos on the other cases. And yeah, if that's of interest, if you are interested in this, you can just leave a comment, write a comment, and also follow me on Instagram, TikTok, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I would appreciate it a lot. You can also check out my book on Amazon if you want to learn more on geg Albanian from Kosovo. It's like a grammar overview. It's a unique book, one of its kind. There's no other book like this on geg Albanian from Kosovo. This variety is rather underdocumented, under-researched, unfortunately. However, it's my research focus. I really love the language. I love the dialect. And yeah, so check it out. Thanks a lot for your attention. Thanks a lot. We will see each other next time in the next video. Shihemi, tunga tjeta, përshëndetje, ditën e mirë.